So let me read the post first, and then I'll get to the questions, right? So the question, peeps, is why do I feel like I'm about to ejaculate every time I exercise? Oh wait, they can't hear you.
All right, there has to be an actual legitimate reason why this is the case. But you know how the human body is bizarre?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this seems like so realistic that this is like a real thing that happens to people.
This is no joke. For context, I'm a sedentary skinny guy. I'm 19, and when I try to do some home exercises like push-ups or squats, this starts to happen. Push-ups, like the inclined ones, I can start without this trouble, but when I try to do another set, I start to feel the orgasm coming.
Okay, he says he's skinny. What if he like keeps it up and pushes through this awful thing?
Yeah.
And like eventually starts to like squat heavy, right? Like really starts to squat, gets like 2 plates on each side. I mean, it's not gonna take much. If you got a couple plates on each side and you bust the nut like at the bottom of the squat, you're fucked. It's over. You can't push through that. Your legs are doing like Jello mode, you know?
Your poor spotter is like, I'm gonna have to step away from this one.
You don't got a spotter. You can't ask somebody to spot if you're gonna bust a nut.
Bust a nut.
Yeah, like you gotta tell him, like, hey, bro, look, I how do you even do this, right? You go like, yo, man, I need you to spot me while I squat, but like I got this thing. I can imagine that there is some anatomical fiasco that makes it so you get very stimulated when you squeeze your muscles, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, squats are actually a perfect example as to why this might happen, because like what is the men's G spot in the butthole somewhere or whatever?
Yeah, it's like
so,
in
like,
the butthole,
prostate,
like up
it's
and to
your
the left or
prostate,
something, right?
So like if you're doing a squat, you probably stimulate your prostate somehow. But I don't know. It makes sense how like it's believable enough to assume that this problem happens to one dude out of the bajillion we have in the world, right? I wouldn't be able to go to the gym.
Right? You're like fucked.
Just not whenever you squat. That's
I mean, I guess you have to jerk off before you work out.
You gotta
that you're on refractory period.
Yeah, exactly. If he does isolating exercises like bicep curls, shoulder presses, some exercises don't do it as bad as others. Like push-ups don't get him as bad as squats do, which makes sense. But I think the push-ups do get, actually, this is lending credence to my prostate theory, because push-ups, you do still squeeze your butt cheeks to get proper form, which might be stimulating his prostate.
Oh,
right?
Wait, hold on. Question about the prostate. You can stimulate your prostate by squeezing your butt cheeks?
No. I don't.
Is that?
Like, it doesn't. I don't think. I don't experience that, and I don't know if that's a true
Chat,
medical
press
phenomenon.
1 if when you squeeze your butt cheeks you stimulate your prostate. Press 2 if you don't know what that is.
I think something is happening as to where this guy can't. Like, I have no scientific research-based foundation to say that this is like a thing that can happen, but something is happening with this dude, and that's the only. If they have an enlarged prostate,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, does he have like an issue?
I think this guy needs to go to the fucking doctor.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Because this is not normal. I think he has to do his push-ups and sit-ups at home, and then find isolating exercises at the gym. Hopefully he can get away with calf raises to do some fucking leg work at the gym.
You don't squeeze your butt when you do calf raises?
You don't have to, no.
I feel like I'm always squeezing my butt, but...
Well, good for you, alright? Alright. Good work.
This is not very femcel behavior. We're being very nice to this guy. He has a medical problem. He's coming everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to say. Like, ew, he's coming everywhere. Gross. I was looking at the Ask Men subreddit earlier, and I was like, well, I don't know. Is this like a creative, like, writing exercise? Like, what's up with this? Like, There's... This guy is actually... Wait, hold on. This guy is always horny. Wait, he's posting like 1,000,000 times about feeling like he's always horny. And sometimes he's doing it in Spanish. I think he has a problem. Look at this. He's like, why don't I feel like myself when I'm horny? How to cope with daily horniness. He keeps getting his posts removed by Reddit. Go on a normal routine. However, I'm horny. I just can't do anything. How is he working out and then also being, man, I let peeps go too easily.